what's good, y'all? It's just us. I'm here with my boy
Nathan,
Devek,
and Davion.
We are on our second episode, technically, of the Mandalorian. You feel me? We covered a lot in the first episode, but now that we're on to the second one, I hope you guys put some comments and all that stuff in the comment section below of our last video. But now we want to dive into our second video. Do we have anything that we want to say before we start?
So, obviously, the first episode, there was some action. It wasn't like. I guess it really did kind of tell a huge story. The whole Baby Yoda thing. There's only been 2 other of its species, of its kind that we've seen, which would be Yaddle and Yoda. And we don't even actually know the name of the species that Yoda is a part of. They have never stated what the name is of that species.
Exactly.
But
So it's
but we do know that it's 55 years old though.
50 years old.
It's 50 plus years old.
And it's still a
50
baby.
years old.
Yeah.
Still a baby.
Yep.
We still don't have all the information on what as far as the amount of currency is each one, because we saw the coins, we saw that long rectangular
Honestly,
stick.
I don't think we're gonna know the amount of what the currency is. Literally, I feel like with Star Wars, you're just go with it.
It gets melted down anyway, so what does it matter?
Exactly. I don't think the money matters.
I think that kind of depends on the person though. He used that for his armor. I don't think a regular person is gonna smelt money for armor, right? Obviously, that has to be
true.
that currency has to be super high currency because he smelted it into something that obviously is strong enough to be a Mandalorian armor.
Taste the ring.
Got it. I will admit though, that droid though was a freaking beast.
The
Literally
best
slaying everybody.
best kill death ratio in the entire
Bro,
show.
he slayed everybody back to left to right to back. Bro, that dude was disgusting.
He can definitely join my clan.
Bro,
in a heartbeat.
That
In
man
a
probably
heartbeat.
called in 3 AC-130s, bro.
I'd be heck weak if the audience doesn't even know what that is. I'm like, grow up.
Thank you.
It's Call of Duty, guys.
It's Call of Duty, y'all.
Call of Duty.
Update yourselves.
Other than that though, bro, let's definitely get into this next episode.
episode.
Look at him.
It's the cutest thing alive.
He's a little cutie right there.
First off, I can't even imagine the amount of earwax that food has. You see how big that food's ears are?
Gigantic. Man, he should have just rode his T-Rex back.
Watch gangster. I thought that was a sniper.
I mean, he can.
Oh, there he goes.
Apparently it still is. Bro, stay in your thing.
Oh my god.
That's what we're like, bro. How do you keep on getting out?
Like a real true baby right there, getting out of his crib. Oh, it's these guys. Don't know what they're called, but super annoying.
I believe they are the Jawas. Oh.
One of these Jawas just got lit.
Got blasted.
Ray's talking heck
I love this language so much. It's so funny.
Bro, they're really throwing stuff at him.
Hey, bro, that thing must be hecka fast. Bro, that's the fastest crib I've ever seen in my life. That is literally his signature move. Just throw him off. It's wrapped.
Oh.
It's over.
Ouch.
All that work for nothing.
For real.
Why did you just shoot him before? He climbed up.
The Jawas, what do you expect?
Ah, it's true. It's true.
No way to recover the parts.
Hey, Jawa.
Bro.
Jawas, are you out of your mind?
I will take you to them. I have spoken.
Bro, I'm using
I'm
that.
sick of him,
I'm
dude.
using that. I don't care.
I have spoken.
Fish that out.
Oh.
That is absolutely disgusting.
He just swallowed it whole.
He just starts laughing.
Absolutely disgusting.
Well,
And he doesn't even choose food.
you don't feed him no more though.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have spoken.
I have spoken.
I'm using that. I don't care.
Suga.
Yeah.
Suga means egg.
One part down learning the Jawa language.
I'm not gonna lie, their little click is kind of tight.
They literally have a moving mobile tank.
That does not look a very inviting hole.
No, and I know holes.
I bet you do.
Oh, they gave him his blaster back.
I feel like he's gonna need it. And the flashlight. Oh, there he goes.
I find that so
That was perfect timing.
bro. I find it so disrespectful. They stole stuff from him and they tell them you have to trade to get this back. I find that so disrespectful.
So
Hip, dude.
I find that so disrespectful, bro.
He obviously got punked. I mean, that's just all that.
He- like honestly,
As a Mandalorian,
To be fair, there's like 100 of them. Like, they're at a ridiculous amount of them.
look. I'll just say this though. Even though he kills 7 of them, they're still stupid to trade with him.
oh heck yeah, like bro, you just killed my cousin. I got you.
I'll still trade though.
Oh,
It's an eye.
oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
oh, his armor just got messed up.
I think he's covered in feces now.
Is that a rhino?
Oh,
Oh, there goes his shoulder pad.
yeah, I know that hurt, boy. Okay. What? See, this is the scene I was talking to you about.
Strong baby.
Now this is amazing. The baby can use the force. Oh, look at him. He's real struggling now.
That's why he's super rare, I guess.
That was by far one of the dopest scenes in this entire ish this far.
That was a dope scene, but I must say, you telling me it took one baby knife to take that big thing down?
I mean,
I mean, he also got blaster fired.
Could be in, like,
The jugular vein or
Yeah.
something like that?
Oh, you gotta imagine, he still got blaster fired, and he got
Neck,
flamethrowered.
I've got the egg.
Honestly, they would have to rebuild my entire ship.
straight up.
but what he just had to go through?
Bro, and the armor.
The egg is hairy.
This is disgusting.
Look, it looks like a gigantic. Great.
They're gonna eat it.
Exactly.
They break it right then and there.
Suga!
Suga!
Oh!
I knew
Oh.
it. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
That's absolutely disgusting.
They're disgusting.
Bro, they're a bunch of Winnie the Poohs.
Yo, that's literally that's literally like pre-made baby. They literally just ate a baby of a rhino. They gave them all the parts and didn't even.
Didn't even do anything right.
They're like, nah, you
And this is the messed up part.
You do it yourself.
They gave them all the parts and then made them ride back. They couldn't even give them a ride.
This man needs a
It
shower.
works.
And a Suga.
Real ish. If I was a Mandalorian, that guy right there would get my entire bank account. Cause man,
It works, and that food still has a frown on his face.
I
I'm
can't
down.
think there's my thanks.
And I offer mine.
I have spoken.
I'll say it for him though. He has spoken.
And bring you a handsome reward. I have spoken.
He said it.
Go. He said it. I'm telling y'all, I'm using that. Anytime I'm done with a conversation, I have spoken.
I have
Goodbye.
spoken. I'm about to use it on my mom.
She's gonna be heck of
She's gonna be so mad at me.
That's so dope. You just command where goes your arm.
What an episode!
Phenomenal episode.
What an episode!
Phenomenal
I
episode.
love the art at the end too.
Oh, okay.
That was a phenomenal episode.
Hey, the
Goddamn
Jawas?
Sugas.
Gang, bro, honestly, the Jawas are the most gangsters people in the entire.
Straight savages.
You're
Straight
right, hold on.
savages.
Wait, hold on back. I'm talking about. They're the most gangsters people?
Mm-hmm.
Cameron, they're a bunch of bullies. They literally stole this man's stuff, told him he has to trade with it back, made him fight a beast to get it back, and then they had
And
the
didn't even help.
audacity
To let him walk home.
And didn't even help put that
They
back.
made him walk back to his ship and didn't even help him.
gangsters. I don't care. They're harder than Bloods, Crips, Nortes, all them like gangsters.
And that was episode 2 of season 1 of The Mandalorian: The Child. So overall, I think it was a good episode. It showed like a lot of like kind of a little bit, I guess, kind of the backstory of the child a little bit. It showed that he has Jedi powers.
Yeah.
He lifted up a whole whatever the heck that was.
It looked like a rhinoceros.
It looked like it might have been like 500 pounds, maybe, probably more, probably around 800.
Shout out to
with his hand.
Shout out to the orphans with powers.
Obviously, he isn't fully like trained or anything like that, or has his full powers otherwise. Because he knocked out for like days, maybe whatever, however long it took him to.
You might
build
know
that.
this. What was that dude's name, by the way? The dude that's helping the Mandalorian out.
I don't remember, and even if I did, I don't know if they said his name.
I don't think they said.
I didn't think they said his name either. That's why I'm like.
So if they have, if I remember it, I'm not gonna say it because obviously I don't want to
Spoil
I'm
it.
not gonna. If you guys start talking about anything and I know it, but it hasn't said in the episode, I'm just gonna honestly keep quiet about it.
Okay. Fair enough. But definitely a 10 out of 10 episode.
Jawas, straight savages.
Jawas, straight savages. Like,
Can't be helped.
Who else does that?
Can't be helped.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if you guys know any other words in Jawa, but if you guys know, please put that in the comment section below because the only word we know so far is suga, which means egg. Do you guys have anything more to add?
I'm honestly just amazed. You guys like the worst characters. The Jawas are garbage.
Gangsters.
A, alright? Their language doesn't even make sense. B, and they're just disrespectful all around. The Mandalorian is a freaking masterpiece, and the way they're disrespecting him is absolutely insane. And to top it all off, bro, Yoda, or whatever that little thing was, absolute goat. Literally undefeated. He's starting to discover his powers. I'm excited for
I
him.
think the crazy thing about it is like, obviously, David, you don't have too much knowledge of Star Wars, but Devek and Cameron have a little bit more. They know that, like, there's literally, like, no one actually knows the true nature of its species. Like, they don't know, like, we literally have only seen 2 of its kind, and then
they never talk about it.
And then, obviously, Yoda, and Yaddle, which was a female version of the species. That was, like, in the first episode of the whole, like, the Phantom Menace. That's the only time we saw Yaddle.
I don't think he's seen
What
that
is
to
that?
We will get into that when we eventually watch
Bro.
the movies.
When we watch
But
the
we
movies,
don't know.
Damn, I'm telling you, there's so much Star Wars to update on, bro. Like, it's
It is kind of weird. I guess I feel like if you were getting into Star Wars, I feel like The Mandalorian isn't that bad to get into just because it really doesn't. Like, it's kind of its own thing.
Story, a part
like,
of
it. It feels like it's a Western type of like story, like a Western cowboy type of thing too. Especially with this like his theme too, like the theme song it has. It feels like it's a Western-ish cowboy.
I wish I had that Spider-Man thing though. He had. He's
I'm already
grappling
scared.
hook.
I swear to you, I'm already scared because I'm starting to fall in love with the characters, and I know just at the end there's going to be something like just absolutely terrible happen. I'm not excited for it at all. But I do hope we get to see Mandalorian's face eventually. 'Cause that would be freaking not the baby. I want to see the actual man. You know what I mean?
We're just gonna call him Mando because it seems like Nathan's really.
Oh, now you like Mando.
He seemed very comfortable with the word, so I'm like,
It's a
I'm
nice name.
Mando.
It's a good nickname.
You know what, Nathan? I have spoken.
I have.
Freaking dead. Absolutely not. No. Other than that, though, I think this episode though was actually phenomenal. I'm excited to see what happens next. I really am. But I gotta see more for the little man, bro. He was sleeping half the episode. That's just.
I don't know if he was sleeping after, so it's kind of like at the end, but I mean, it's kind of understandable.
He woke up
too.
though. He woke up.
He woke up.
But he was still out the entire. They're like, man, I need to see more from my little man. Period. All right. You
I don't
can't be
care.
that dope and be doing one thing and then passing out.
That
He's a
episode
little baby.
favored the Jawas.
Get it together.
I don't care.
He's 55.
He's 50. I don't know where you keep getting the.
I don't really
the
know.
extra five
They
from.
said he's 50 plus years.
Thank
No,
you.
he said it was
It's
50 years.
years.
Okay, 50, 55. He's old enough to not fall asleep after one.
His species ages differently than like humans.
Bro, he's still
or anything
like
that.
baby in human years.
I totally just butchered that comment.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like how dogs like they're like once they turn one, it's like every year it's like plus 7.
Every
You
year
know,
for
when
us,
the dog
it's 7
turns
years.
one,
Yeah,
it's
or
7
like a
years
dog.
for
It's
humans.
like that. So with babies, or with Baby Yoda species, obviously they age differently.
Suga.
It
No.
takes longer for them to mature and actually become bigger and whatever.
I mean, but think about it. You really gonna get that? You mean think of Yoda? You feel me? Yoda is heck old, but
Yeah.
you feel me? Yoda's not that tall.
Well, yeah, I don't think Baby Yoda or the child is gonna get that much taller, but he's gonna become
That much older.
whatever mature and whatever body they have when they get older.
But you realize, as far as the whole Baby Yoda right now, all we have as far as the information on who that character is Baby Yoda. You feel me? The thing we really know about this dude so far is that he can use the Force, and 2, he's technically the bounty for the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian was sent to get him. You feel me?
Facts. I want to know how he's gonna explain that when he gets back.
Dead or alive.
Because you can't just come back with that thing alive and be like, I want to know.
And I feel like the Mandalorian doesn't even know what the Force is right now.
I just want to know what's gonna happen when Mando goes back to headquarters, and they're gonna be like, so the robot didn't return. Have you seen him? Like,
But he didn't know the robot was supposed to be there.
Obviously, he's gonna lie and be like, he self-destructed on command.
I told him not to, but he sold it.
I told him not to.
But no, yeah, Devek actually brought up a good point. Like, if you didn't catch it, like, he doesn't even know what the Force is, because he's like, what the heck was that? He's like, he didn't even know what he saw either. He's
Well,
like,
no,
yeah, I don't even know.
How is that the case if you mentioned in the beginning of this, Mandalorians were bred and built up to fight against Jedi?
Exactly.
But we don't know that yet.
Well, no, I mean, if you watch any other thing, like they'll have like Clone Wars, they'll like explain more.
See,
of that.
you don't know who Jango Fett and Boba Fett are, but we do, so we know that.
David, real ish, they're gangsters. They're
It's like-
the real deal.
They don't sound like gangsters.
They're better than who's the Chewbacca guy?
Chewbacca?
Who's the hairy guy?
Chewbacca?
Chewbacca, yeah. They're better than Chewbacca.
No way.
They're better than
Absolutely not.
Chewbacca.
The Wookiees are savages.
Okay, the Wookiees are savages, but
The
they're
greatest things in Star Wars ever.
Don't
the
disrespect
Wookiees.
Darth
not.
Darth Maul, dog, all
10 stormtroopers,
I don't know
one
what you're
Chewbacca.
saying.
Who's winning the battle?
Why are you shaking your head?
10 stormtroopers, one Chewbacca. Who's winning the battle?
I'm taking the Chewbacca.
I'm taking Chewbacca.
Are you dumb?
You got
Chewbacca's definitely dogging them stormtroopers, alright?
Oh, freaking Bigfoot with a gun, with a blaster. He's gonna fight 10 stormtroopers.
Now, hey Cameron, you just said it yourself, Bigfoot with a blaster. Have you yet
I'm
to
terrified.
see? Have you yet to see Bigfoot?
He
Obviously, he's a
look,
master of
look,
disguise.
He doesn't leave victims.
Obviously, he's a master of disguise.
He doesn't leave witnesses. I have spoken.
Devek has
Okay, don't do me like that. Don't do me. I have spoken and just shut. You're really gonna shun me right now, aren't you?
I have spoken.
If you want to speak with him, you can book an appointment later in the week.
Booking up. Okay, I'm done with this.
Thank you guys for all watching. We appreciate you guys all, especially since this is a new channel. So we are kind of new at this. So if we mess up anything, there's anything that you can think that we can do better with, make sure to put that in the comments below. That would be amazing. But if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. We are going to be catching up to The Mandalorian, obviously, from what we've watched so far all the way into what it's currently at. And we're also going to be watching all the movies in whatever the order that is best watched in, just so they can get more of an understanding. I think Devek has already watched all the movies. Cameron and Davion have not, and they're probably also going to watch the Clone Wars cartoon show and Rebels, because it has a lot of lore in it as well.
If there's anything more you'd like us to watch and review, please go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. We would love to watch everything you guys suggest.
Make sure you guys turn on that notification bell, because that will be lit, so you guys can be updated on all of our posts.
And that is everything from just us. YouTube, we have spoke.